Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in to Wednesday night stream. We got Genshin and Chill night tonight, and yeah, we're doing Sumeru quests so I can unlock the Kale event. So we can get that stuff. So that's my overarching objective for tonight. Play it until we unlock it, or play it until we're bored. One or the other. That's what's happening tonight. I'm on a time limit, and I want Sino, and I don't have enough timer gems. Like, look at this, 6,779. That's not enough. And I see you saying first order, and I am not looking at your Tanari. I'm not falling for that. I know your games. I know your games. You're not doing this to me tonight. Hey, but I before you keep wasting your points, or I have a new thing to show you guys. I thought of it spur of the moment before I clicked go live, so this may be a bad idea, but it's also something good for you all to dump your channel points into, so I don't have to worry about all your huge stockpiles that some of you have. Cough, sorta, cough, Astra. So you may notice now, if you look at my like channel point redeems, there is a community one called Thor. I accidentally spelled it like a proper Thor and not the RAWR. But if you click on it, you will see that it's a community goal for the 100,000 points, and it expires on the day of my birthday stream. And if that goal is hit, I will sing that damn Batsu rap that I did the other day live on the stream. So, you might want to put your points into that now. And then I won't have to worry so much afterwards. And if the goal is not hit, though, you get your channel points back. So it's a low risk thing. So choose wisely. I haven't used the community goals before. I actually did set one up the first time I became an affiliate, but I forgot to activate it, so it just went away. But this one I remembered. So yeah, I guess it is kind of like a bank. Like if the community goal isn't met in 24 days, I can either extend it, or I can just like cancel it, and you guys get your channel points back. So it's not like they won't go towards like nothing. They will either go back to you, or the app will happen. But I won't extend it because it is for the birthday stream. So if it is not hit by then, it goes bye. And with the way community challenges work, you can donate a maximum of 2,000 points to it per day. So that is 24 days away. So that gives you like at least 9 streams to donate to it. And Yowie boy, I see you've gone in big there.
The value of knowledge cannot simply
Okay, so we
quantified in
need
monetary
96,000 points to go now. So yeah, it's a daily thing, like that you've reached your limit. So yeah, you can do your best between now and October 15th, which is 24 days away. And and hey Skypod, welcome on in too. I see you have another late night. And I bet you put all your channel points into that. Yeah, Yowie boy, go big or go home. And so that you make too many points. This is one of the reasons I decided to do this. I want to try and drain your bank account of points. Okay. But yeah, so the challenge is there. I have extended it. If it is reached, I will of course honor it. But yeah, good luck. I also don't know if I will explain it any longer, so you know, you'll have to give it word of mouth to people too. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing things like this. I am concerned about your plan for channel points. I don't want it to be achieved, whatever it is. All right, we're gonna kill this electro plant, and then we're gonna do story quests. I've already done my dailies today. You don't have to see them for the change. Also, I haven't quite figured out how to fight this thing properly yet, but when I do knock it down to its weak point, Tenali destroys it. So that's what we get to.
Can't see.
But yeah, I thought that would be a fun goal for the birthday stream.
I hear everything.
And since apparently everybody loved the Batsu, I feel like I can't escape it properly anyway, so there's that too.
Into the wind. Let's roll.
But yeah, so that's there for anybody who wants it. And then yeah, between in the next like week, I will be like releasing a lot more of what will happen for the Batsu. I was gonna say the Batsu stream then. For the birthday stream, I'll release like a schedule, and we'll get like some of the goals and like special things I'm planning. Yeah, so all that will be coming out in the next week or two. And then, like I said before, it is going to be a 12-hour stream. Oh, I always went one phase it before. Whoops. It will be a 12-hour stream, so I'm planning to start at like 12 or 1 p.m. PST, and then going until 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning at the earliest. I might make a couple of small goals to like extend it a little longer. We'll see how I'm feeling as we get closer to the time. That 6-hour stream tired me out, so I don't know how well I'll do with 12 hours. We'll see. But yeah, and so yeah, I'll be posting all those details on Twitter and Discord and stuff pretty soon, and of course I will share it with you guys on certain streams as well. So yeah, that's my housekeeping. I'm trying to get to planning. I felt like I had loads of time before my birthday stream, and then someone pointed out to me that it's like 3 weeks away, and I was like, oh, that's not a very long time now, is it? So yeah, it's in the planning stages now. Yeah, well, you're just lucky we can't transfer points from other channels. I am very happy that you guys cannot do that. I don't want to know what your combined channel points are. Mine would be enough to hit that goal on its own. So I don't want you guys to have that power. Okay, now that I don't have to worry about a resin build-up, let's continue with the Sumeru story quests. So I haven't played Sumeru story quests since we last streamed Genshin doing this. So we were in the the bazaar or the market or whatever it is after being at the pub where we met the cat girl. I don't remember her name, but I am going to pull for her when she is available because I like the cat girl. But yeah, so we did that, and then we were heading over to the bazaar. So let's go. So that if we don't reach the quest point, you're gonna get a whole lot of points all at once. That is true. That is a risk, but however, you would have had those points anyway. So it might be a win for me. It might be a loss for me. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, it was a very spur of the moment. I was like a minute away from pressing go live, and I was like, I'm gonna do this.
As a child,
I decided to lean into the whole Batsu thing, I guess. Double down.
When it was originally done to honor the greater lord.
Alright, since we are doing story quests, I'm just gonna bump the audio on this up a tiny bit. If it's too loud, let me know. But since we're listening to the Oba-chans and stuff, we'll give him a little more of a voice.
My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
See, yeah, you know, as though I did consider it was a loss-loss for me when I was about to say like a win-win or like a win-loss, and then I was like, that's my life.
Wow.
That was perfectly played then, Luna. That's my life. Wow. Yowie, yeah, that's a lot of points, Yowie boy. I'm curious to know how many hours of streams you've watched with that many points. And so that you think, well, yeah, 20,000 points can do a lot of damage. Maybe I need to make. Maybe that's what I do. My redeems might get more expensive. That's how we do it. Inflation. Everyone's talking about it right now.
The Sumeru's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Just, there we go. I'm not blocking the text for anybody to know. Yeah, it's been over a year and you never miss a stream. Wow, that's dedication. Well done. You're a great friend. I also appreciate when you stop by my streams too. That's why I'll do these things, so you don't have that kind of a stockpile. Swoof! Oh, that's a cute name. I like that. That's a cute name. I like Swoof. Because it's punny, but cute. It's a very nice. I almost read those words out loud, and then I was like, no. I'm not giving that for free.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
I like how the cat girl is just at the back there. Let's go speak to her. Dea, that's her name. There we go. She will be mine. She's gonna join my 30 squad.
The stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Yeah, right, of course. Always gonna support you. Ah, thank you, Yowie boy. I appreciate that. Okay, let's talk to Dunyazad. I butchered that. I apologize.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Oh, actually, random thought. So, I'm kind of curious. Is anybody here who likes to watch me a big fan of Lord of the Rings? If so, I was thinking of planning something around that theme, but it depends on you guys. Specifically around like elven stuff in Lord of the Rings. If you are, let me know. If you're not, no worries. It's probably a dumb idea anyway.
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
So that watching Zen play Elden Ring and suffer sounds interesting. Well, 2 points there. I said Lord of the Rings, not Elden Ring. Lord of the Rings, like the movies and the Amazon TV show now. That's what I meant. However, I may play Elden Ring in the future. I do want to get that game at some point. I'm hoping to like pick it up on like a Black Friday sale or something.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
So that you heard Elden. I apologize if you thought you heard that. I said Lord of the Rings, like the Hobbit and all that. J.R.R. Tolkien, not Game of Thrones dude who wrote the Elden Ring story. George R.R. Martin. That's it.
May I?
So if you want me to call you that's a lot of channel points you're gonna have to spend. Elden Ring, darling. That would be a very different universe if it was written by her.
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
The only positive thing I can say about J.K. Rowling at this point compared to like George R.R. Martin is that at least she finished the books.
It's like I'm looking at the
That's all I can say nicely about her. See, look at that. So that Luna's calling you the word you want to be called. I'm not going to be checked. Nice try. Oh, where's that? Oh, there she is. Oh, he is. Fahad.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities.
Also, if I did ever have to say something like that, I would put on a proper British accent for you guys too. I can do a few different accents from the UK. My default is obviously the Welsh accent that you know and apparently love. It's always funny when I go to the Renaissance fairs in America and hear all the fake English accents. And my friends just look at me being like, what do you think of that one? And it's always terrible. But I appreciate that they try and like it.
Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar.
I kind of really want to hear you try and say that now, Luna. What next time you're streaming, I want you to say that. Give me a proper like London Cockney accent.
And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
Oh, topic cutscene.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Oh, is this where we find out about her?
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon.
What's shaking? Luna, you can't do accents? I feel like you could do accents, Luna. You got a very, like, neutral accent. So I feel like you can go in some different directions. You're not like me, who has, like, a kind of, like... Well, at least it used to be very thick. I've kind of watered it down over the years. So, like, you got less directions to travel to hit those other accents.
Whoa,
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
So, oh, don't worry about it. Sorry, we were just talking about you. You don't need to know.
But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Yeah, have you ever heard full Welsh said? No, I've never spoken Welsh on stream. I've always considered like trying to do it as some kind of redeem or something, but I haven't like thought of how to execute that yet. But I am a bilingual speaker. I can speak Welsh fluently. It's technically my first language, and English is technically my second language. So if you would ever like to hear Welsh, I can give you a taste.
But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Like my party trick that a lot of people always ask me when they know about me being Welsh is there's a place with a really long town name in Wales. It's like the longest town name in the world, and I can say that.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of the Sabzeruz festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
For anyone curious to, before we get too far from it, this is the really long town name that I just dropped in the chat. And so you know that I'm not joking about it. This is the Wikipedia page for that town. It's a real place. I have been there many times. I grew up in that region of Wales.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
You want? Okay, I'll give you a then down of Welsh. We'll finish the scene and then I'll switch it over so you don't get any background noise and you can hear it clearly.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Dunyazad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Razor and wait for Dia.
Okay, let me switch on over to my little just chatting, and then you guys can hear the town name, the really long town name. Okay, so first thing to know is Welsh isn't derived from a Latin language. It's derived from like old Celtic languages. So there's a lot of different sounds that aren't in the English like lexicon or alphabet. So it's gonna sound very weird. But the full name of the long town name goes like this: It's Llanfair pwll gwyngill go gerich wyndrobwych Santa Celia gogogoch. Like I said, it sounds very weird. There's a bunch of different sounds in Welsh. Like 2 L's together goes ch. A C and a H together goes ch. So yeah, it's really hard to explain through like the internet. You kind of have to like see my mouth move properly to like get it. But yeah. Luna, you like how Welsh sounds? Thank you. You're welcome. This is actually why I was asking about the Lord of the Rings thing, because so Tolkien, he lived on the Welsh border, so the Elfish language in the Lord of the Rings is based off of Welsh, so the way things are like said and pronounced is like very similar to Welsh, which is why the main like female cast member in the Lord of the Rings show is also Welsh. She's got that accent. But yeah, so that's the really long town name. Maybe I'll give you guys a Welsh lesson one day. Oni. Okay, so there we go. That's the first time I spoke Welsh on stream. We did it. I feel like I should message like Welsh TV and news now and be like, hey, look what happened. A VTuber spoke Welsh. And then no one from Wales will ever see me because of the time zones. Where is that? Did I make a mistake by teleporting? When are you gonna sleep? Happy today. And I'm glad you like it, sorta. Oh, then you think Bubby beat me to it? Arc. I felt like it could have been a long shot that I was first, but oh well.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
I will pay.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if ever I've seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
I see we think the same about bodyguard lady Luna. We can't romance her yet, but she will be a character we can pull for in like 3.3 or 3.4, I think, according to leaks. So if you play Genshin, start saving.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
Actually, I see you're so ready for her. Well, she'll come eventually. I saw a leak video today on TikTok, and it put her in like 3.5, which is a long time away. It's like what, three or 4 months at this point. So like December, which ironically is when Goro ran last year. So they're throwing the 30s in around the same time. Well, Luna, if this is what it takes to get you to play, then it's a good choice. And if you start now, you'll have plenty of time to unlock Sumeru before she is available. And then you can level her up to 90 and use her for everything.
No kidding.
Or just keep her at level 1 and stare at her.
So,
Whatever
where's
floats your boat.
Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something. And there's a chance the item is
There's been a
connected with the
theft.
Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
So that you finished all the events now. Good job, Sora. As you can see, we still haven't even started the last one, but I've done the others now. Apart from the fighting domain one, that last one unlocked today, so I'll do that later. But I need to speed run this event now because apparently this event takes a while after I finally unlock it. But we'll get there. This is what tonight's all about. And Luna, her voice is cool too. She's got a good VA. I also really love her eyes. I like the blue and then like the gold in the middle. It's great. What 10 out of 10, do simp. And hey Chris, welcome on in. Glad to see you back. Hope you're having a good day. Or good night, or good whatever it is where you are right now.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia.
Yeah, let's go lie.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
We got lost.
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here.
No,
for the
come with
Homayama
us.
Family.
Don't leave us. You gotta protect us too.
And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
That means you should come, Dea. Come with us.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
See, Chris, you're having a good night so far. Great, I'm glad you're having a good night. And I too am having a good night. Like, we're chilling tonight. We're having a good chill night tonight. So it's fun. And I hate my day job, so I get to have fun at night when I do this. So I'm in a happy mood once I go live. Luna, I see you falling hard for Dea. It's okay. She'll be simpable soon, and if you don't start playing Genshin for her, you'll be able to see her on my streams once she is available.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own.
As we learnt when I was polling for Tanadi, I'll pay for them. I'll pay for the ones I sim for, and I would pay for Dea. I don't care what her moves are. I don't care if she's not the meta. I want her. Will join my team, and then I'll have a team with her, Gordo, Tanari, and then for now probably Sino, and then they'll just be the simp squad, the simp 30 squad. And this adulting does suck. You are very true there. VTubing is not adulting. That's why I have fun. And you're gonna shrimp by Foxy Luna.
Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Well, I guess we say goodbye to Dea.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zero's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yep, we won't forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, well, under usual circumstances, we would have to, like, trek all the way down south to the port. However, as I race ahead and do things and other events, I already have a waypoint conveniently located right next to the objective. So that saves like 15 minutes. Oh, and for anyone curious with my little Sealy guy, I chose purple. I know it's a shocker that I didn't choose blue, but purple spoke to me, so that's what I got. He's my little pal.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
I forgot that I really do like the Sumeru music. It's a nice change from all the other music we hear in Genshin.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy!
I've never heard Hurly Burly before.
That's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfund told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right, we should figure that out before doing anything else.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Let's snoop like Scooby. We got bigger ears than Scooby-Doo. I'm going the right way, I swear.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Very subtle. Extremely subtle, Paimon.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
They look pretty serious.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Okay, let's go be nosy. We got Tanani's ears though, so we'll be good.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Ahmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Oh, that's a thing.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
That's a lot of money. I don't want to pay that.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Sniff, I love boy smell so much it makes me feel so amazing. I'm getting tingles all over from the delicious boy scent. It's driving me crazy.
Well, not gonna lie, first of all, you scared the hell out of me with that. Because that hasn't been used before. So that scared me. Second of all, I guess thanks for that. but no, Zora, that was not me. That is the text-to-speech thing you can do with the sound alerts widget on the About Me section. Well played, Luna. Well played. So yeah, for 100 bits, you can apparently send a voicemail message because, yeah. And hello, Akuma. Glad to see you can join us and cause some mischief tonight. I didn't like the door. Well, I'm surprised you didn't put the lyrics for the rap in apart from it, but there's some sus words in that, so I'm not surprised I didn't like all of it. But yeah, that well played. I didn't expect that. It scared me. I not gonna lie, I felt like someone hacked me for the second. I was like, did someone like hack into me somehow and they're talking to me? Am I in trouble? Am I gonna get doxxed? But no, I heard boy smell, and I was like, oh, this isn't that. And then I finally saw the alert, and I was like, Luna, it had to be you.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Kuma, you're always up for mischief and chaos. Good to know. Luna, sorry, don't worry about it. Now I know what to expect because I never tested it either. So now I know. So thank you for being the first user. And I feel like you set a precedent for what kind of thing it's going to be used for. So we'll see how that goes too.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shooting knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It's very suspicious indeed.
So, what's your plan?
Let's go to Jafar Tavern? To Jafar? Jaffa? The tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind?
I won't let them off easy if it's about to be a scam.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora.
It's not your money, Paimon. You do nothing for it.
Then we should give it a shot.
Akuma, the first Sumeru Icon quest. Yeah, I've been very slow doing the Sumeru quests, and I still haven't unlocked Colley's event. So, we're trying to get to the point where I can play Colley's event before it disappears. So, I'm hoping to at least unlock it tonight. I've been a bit lax in playing the Genshin event and Sumeru's quests. You finished it in one go. I saw a lot of people like speedrunning it and stuff, so I have hope that I can finish it all. But yeah, I gotta get going.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
See, Akuma, it's about 7 hours of gameplay. I've played both Archon Quest plus a bit of Colley, so like, okay, that's doable. Like, as long as I can get the crowns and the timer gems out of like Colley's event too, like I don't care about anything else. Specifically the crowns.
All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Let's see, Greater Lord Ruka Devata? A traitor?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Also, I don't know how many of you guys watch TikTok, but whenever I see the little blue glowing thingy on their head that like creates the visor, all I can think of is a TikTok that combined that and Sword Art Online, and then something very not safe for work. So I know at least Sword knows what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's kind of doing that for me.
What do you want?
I'm a traveler. No wait, I'm gonna lie. I'm a student from the academia. I blend in with everyone here.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
I'm not calling you out, Sorda. I mean, I called myself out first too, technically. You know? You don't be embarrassed. It's fine. See, I'm looking for info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
I'm gonna hand him 50 more there.
Zen, I will be wholesome now.
What
You are a
this,
great
some kind of
VTuber
joke?
and I am looking forward to you growing and blowing up. I'll be here cheering you on. Less than 3.
Aw, Luna. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciated that one. That was so nice. Thank you. You're gonna get me emotional if you do things like that. Like, when it started to, I was like all ready for more voicemail, and then that hit me. Wow, thank you. Oh, your guilt is gone now. It was a great way to get rid of it, Luna. Thank you. I appreciated that very much.
Oh, sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, and before I get away from it, don't listen to Zora. I send him none of those things. Zora sends them to me. Luna, sometimes you gotta be kind too. Well, when you're kind, Luna, you do a really great job of it. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Wait, since you're a scarecrow, 10 shows out of 10. I feel like that's how you rate things in farmland. Alright, let's give him 500,000 more there.
So much more ago. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay, now beat him up. Beat him up and let me get the money back. I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Just call me Indiana Traveler.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info.
See, Luna sure is also your money. Nice. Okay, I'll be sure to send a bale of hay over to you at some point. Is hay straw? I don't know that. I'm assuming it is. I never thought about that before. Huh. I grew up around farms and I never knew that. I'm questioning my life now. Like, what do I know? Akuma, if you don't mind me asking, Zen, what servers do you play on? No, I don't mind you asking, Akuma. I play on the America servers for Genshin. I accidentally started on the Europe servers, and then I switched over before I got too far. So I still have an account there, but I play on America now. And Luna, technically no. Well then, I've assumed something incorrect for my entire life.
As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King.
There's a reason I live in a city now and I don't live near farmland.
Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru.
Kuma, oh, American A. Yep. I don't play anything on European servers anymore, which is where I used to play a lot of things, unless it still forces me there because of my accounts, in which case I have new accounts now. So sometimes I lose my progress, but I've figured out most things.
The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, Just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Strong words.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King is the turning?
I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man
It's Al
is a
Haytham.
fraud.
Another person I will simp over. You might simp over Al Haytham too, Luna. Get ready.
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
Look at him. Just look at him.
Listen to me.
Oh, he's got great eyes too. I never noticed that before.
Fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it, Al Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I feel like you shouldn't take that tone with him.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Akuma basically Denjo Zhongli. I can probably agree with that. However, Zhongli's outfit is pretty meh. Al Haytham's outfit is yes. Just yes. Like, look at that. Look at that chest. Dude's more buff than Ito. Is everyone in this universe hot? Pretty much. Especially Sumeru. Like, there's not a character that misses so far.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
Akuma, my boy Ito got nerfed hard. Yes, he did. Like, they gave him twig arms, and Al Haytham is buff as hell.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat.
Oh.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
Akuma, even the buff enemies have more muscles. Yeah, they do. There's some very buff enemies out there now. I stopped to admire them a couple times. Okay, buff dude is kind of a dork. But look at him. Like, a dork is a good thing anyway.
This guy is really out of his mind.
He's not the bad boy Ito is. He's the academia good boy.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
A week from today. That's how long beef takes to cook in Sumeru. I feel like that was a good one. That made myself chuckle, not gonna lie.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Yeah, give me my money back.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Also gonna point out Alhaitham has a cape. So, capes are great. Capes are valid.
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too. Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
He's got a snatched waist too.
He went that way! After him!
No, come back, Alhaitham. We want to admire you some more.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want?
Thanks for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
Oh no, we can't say this lie because he'll know. He's from the academia. I don't want to say I'm a student from the academia, but I have no choice.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
I know a thing or two about swordplay. Wink, wink.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Oh, I'ma surprise you, Alhaitham.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that.
The Akuma, you want to test him out once he becomes playable to see how he works. I'm just gonna pull for him. I don't need to know how he works. That was perfectly timed. Hello, Raccoon boy. I see you threw a shoe at me too. I hope you don't need that shoe back because I'm gonna throw it away now. And definitely not to admire his features. It's okay. If you don't need him, come to my streams. He'll be there. I'll have my 30 squad, and then I'll have like my my more like himbo looking squad, and then I'll have a twink squad. I'll have squads for everything. Raccoon boy, you want a hug? Aw. Well, come get some hugs then. And it was my shoe. Well, thanks for returning it in that case.
Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
See, Raccoon Boy hugs in. There you go. I hope you enjoyed. And Nakumi's bitch too. I mean, the more sugar daddies we get, the better, is my opinion. I'd never say no to an extra sugar daddy.
Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Sorta, oh, you have to go early. Oh no. Ah, I'm sorry, Sorta. Well, I hope you have a good night and go go to bed and get some sleep. And yeah, I'll catch you later. I'm sure I'll have some of those TikToks I mentioned if you're still on TikTok later. But yeah, have a good night, Sorta. Oh, and I see you're the Deem, Raccoon Boy. So let me take a drink first, and then I will try. It's a shame Al Haytham's not on the screen, so I could add him though. Okay, here we go. How was that? I hope that was good for you, Raccoon Boy. So that you can't use your phone since you'll be using it for something else. Oh no. Well, if you can join us later, please come back. Otherwise, we can hopefully catch you tomorrow. And he was me thinking you were gonna go to bed like a good boy, but oh well. Akuma, you died. Well, if I did a hot one, then I'm glad that I did a good one. And Akuma, you gave me 100 out of 10. That's the first time. I'm glad I did well. There we go. I feel like I have to clip that one now. Sorta, bye. Haha, no. Alright, bye, Sorta. Glad you caught an Ada before you left. Okay, let's see. It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
That's shiny.
I can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge.
Canned knowledge.
It's like a miniature Akasha.
Great.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
I like how they call it canned knowledge when it's basically a hard drive.
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
I hope you enjoy laying in my lap, Raccoon Boy. Let me know if you need head pats.
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate.
Yeah, screw fate.
Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective.
Raccoon Boy, your friend called you cute. You're not cute. I disagree, Raccoon Boy. You're very cute. And thank you for the head pats, Akuma. Let's see. I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Well, perhaps we can negotiate further.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Oh, where'd he go? Okay, we'll go down the alley.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
Alright, what you need, Al Hatham?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
Sounds like a great person.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations.
Ooh, black market.
I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further.
See, Raccoon Boy, fun fact, you're one of the people I enjoy watching the most. Thank you, Raccoon Boy. Top 3. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you have a fun time when you're here. I hope to continue being in your top 3 and maybe getting into the top 2.
Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Roger.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Denied.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password.
Akuma, where's the wallet so I can buy him on my team? Well, you still have some time to save at least, so maybe you don't need the wallet. But there's a lot of characters coming out in the next few patches I really want, so I am concerned for my wallet.
Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
I think I need to be in the market for the Genshin sugar daddy at this point. Or sugar mama. I don't discriminate.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
See, Raccoon Boy, Zen, can you say, if you want me to say that word, I can. Again. Mommy? Akuma, you're planning to get Sino, but you have a sneaking suspicion that you're going to lose to it after getting Zhongli twice. Oh, you got 2 Zhonglis. Nice. I really wanted to pull for Zhongli, but I couldn't justify it. I also wanted Ganyu, but I can't afford it because I want Sino, and I only have like 6,700 timer gems. And I won my last 50-50. I've never won more than one 50-50 in a row, so I'm not counting on it. So we go all in on Sino, and I hope I don't have to spend money. Raccoon Boy, I'm a bomb. I see. Well, you're not the first one to say that, so... And you're not going to be the last.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, Can you detect any difference in their quality?
And yeah, I read up on his constellations, and I was like, yeah, I think it's like C4 is when he gets really good for like single player. And I play a bunch of co-op with some of my friends, but one of them also pulled for Zhongli now, so it doesn't really matter.
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Ooh, one's extra shiny. Whoops. Ignore that. I had to press some numbers on my screen. Whoops. You saw nothing. Nothing. The one on the left shines bright.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it.
Ayy. Sugar daddy.
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Okay, let's go. All the cutscenes are over for a little bit. See Akuma. Oh, did you see the latest trailer? Showed us a sneak peek of Dotori's model. I did not see that trailer yet. I will have to check up on that. I've seen like a bunch of like cool artwork and like cutscenes and stuff, so it might be that, but I didn't realize it was a new thing. I just thought it was like some edits of some old stuff. But if it's what I'm thinking, it does look very cool. I do wonder how many of them might be playable though, or if they'll go the way of oh, what's her name? The witch, the one who cloaks it.
Make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Let's see. We want to buy some Zohara fruits.
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
Oh, whoops. This is the password thingy. My bad.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
I feel like I accidentally triggered something, and they're gonna jump me now.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Oh. Wow, so Paimon said I was wrong, but I was right.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Akuma, you hate this so much. I'm confused now.
You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose.
I should have read something clearly. Whoops.
No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Kuma, the amount of times you have to keep eating the dev
warehouse
note.
is up ahead. Please follow me.
Well, I haven't read it, so let's see if I can wing it. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm good at winging it. Usually. Sometimes. Oh. Wait, what? What's this thing? The unappreciated carving? Oh man. What's this thing? Okay, let's go up there, apparently. Akuma, you believe? Well, oh, it's Cole's story. Okay. So we're at that point. Good to know. Now, oh, there we go. I was like, how the hell do I get up there? There we go.
Keep up.
Okay, well, I'm very happy we got to Cole's story now.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants. And everyone seems excited just to be here.
Not everyone, I'm sure.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on.
Let's be nosy.
Hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's a traveler who is just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Did she just introduce herself and then just be like, hey, this guy's passing by, wow.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now. What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? Looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
It doesn't look very happy, though.
Oh, there we have it. The verdict is in. What a headache.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what
I'm not surprised.
exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually.
Oh.
I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
Whale bites. It might even scare off the crows better than the scarecrows themselves. Oh, it's I wonder if Luna's still around. He would be the perfect judge as a scarecrow. If we show it to those kids, I bet they'll cry.
This is not an Aranara. No way. I've I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
Very true, kid. Very true.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Very true, kid. Very true.
This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara. Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh, it's the pitiful cute.
Oh, a positive review!
I wouldn't call it that, Paimon.
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be a Nara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
No. Unfortunately, no.
Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tondra back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger too. Who is he exactly?
See, Akuma, not gonna lie, you want to pet Adanada, they're so adorable during their quest. I have seen some in the overworld, and they do look very cute. Hopefully one of them can be like a little pet thing, like the Celia and stuff is at some point. But I feel like they're more sentient than the Sealies, so maybe not.
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something, and suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see, this was the result.
Oh, we have to do something.
Raccoon boy. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna have to make a toggle where my hoodie disappears just for you. And I'm just wearing a t-shirt underneath.
Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tanger in Gandharvaville, he doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
I want Paima gems.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward.
We'll do it for the kids. And for the money. Don't forget the money.
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, I'm guessing this is the
Maybe that's why he was able to come anyway.
event thing.
We're counting.
Oh, no, okay. So does that change now? Oh yeah, I still have to do that one. There we go. It's finally unlocked. I have 5 days. We're doing it. We're switching to this now. The Archon quest can wait. Time is of the essence, people. I want to know where that the waypoint. Okay, we're gonna hit that waypoint and then we're gonna teleport and start on the quest. I'm gonna steal whatever's over here. Kuma, it could use some work. I didn't mean a lot of work on the prototype Aranara. Yep. And yeah, let's get Collei. Actually, that's a good question. Let me... What did I get my Collei to? So let's get C4 Collei. That's what we'll get. That's how many Colleis I got pulling for Tonari. And that's 5 more Primogems to Sino. I like doing this just to see his tail go up and down. There we go. Kuma, see, I see you like the C4 Collei. I got pretty unlucky with my pulls with Tonari. I lost the 50-50, so yeah, I got a bunch of Colleis. Oh, I also see a chest. That chest will be mine now. Oh, never mind.
So Tandra's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Oh, look at those dogs in the background. Let's go over there. See, that sounds like a bad idea. We might alert the forest rangers. But what if Tonari came? That's a good thing.
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville?
Not gonna lie, I was very confused then. I was like, that's not Paimon. Who the hell is speaking?
Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I
Wait,
can to help you.
that's Collei. That's Collei, yeah.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
Oh, they sound so sad.
When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
Oh. No, don't cry, kid.
Don't
or,
cry. What's wrong?
What are they called?
Take your time. You can tell me all
Aranara.
about
If
it.
that's you, then Aranara.
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before. Oh, it's Collei! And a child who seems to be upset. Oh, let's go say hi.
Okay. Oh, no, it is the little kid. Oh, it's not another Nada. Never mind.
How have you been?
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tighnari patrol the forest. What brings you here?
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really.
What a well-mannered child.
Hearing, like, Paimon's thoughts weird. I don't think we've ever done that before.
Sands? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
Paimon, there are times when we throw you off the cliff for that one line. Throwing off a cliff isn't good enough for Kuma. She floats. It's got to be like a drowning or something.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest.
Or maybe just like locking them in a room for a couple of weeks and go on vacation without her. Let Klee look after Paimon. Klee will do a good job.
Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranar living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranar living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
Oh yeah, I should have left Paimon at the very beginning of the journey. If only we could have done that. Maybe that can be a DLC option one day. I'd give $10 for that.
You like the R&R stories too?
Of course! I love them!
Oh, people who like R&R are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad. So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now?
Sure.
Oh, look at that. The bound.
Collie's so good with kids.
A forest ranger you can trust.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of our forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
No. We actually want to go deeper into the forest.
Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville, looking for inspiration. Wait, when you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
I assume so?
That's right, Uncle Tanja. So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Razzie, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Oh, well then. That's a small world.
Your dad? Tanja's your dad? As in you're Tanja's son?
Okay, Paimon.
Uh-huh.
Paimon sees. That guy at Akara Crash told us that Tanja brought his son along with him. So he meant Razzie. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanja get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandharvaville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Colette. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Jesus, Paimon, calm down.
Hey, thanks, Razzie. Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja.
Oh, Kale.
Oh.
Oh, that kid doesn't sound impressed about Kale. I got Kale. Yay.
So Tanja headed this way.
So let's go ahead and give Kale that nice little boost. Whoops. Yeah, C4. I will eventually build her, by the way, just so people are aware. But since we started from nothing in this patch with Denjo crystals, everything went into Tanari. So and I took him to level 90. So when it comes to the Denjo crystals, as you can see, I have to start from scratch on grinding again, and that boss is boring. And I have to build a Sino, so one day. Oh wait, I want that chest first, since I couldn't get it earlier. Whoops. I did something.
Smells like something good is inside.
I don't know what the Dendrogana is for, but another time. I got the chest, that's what I wanted. Oh, I don't have that waypoint unlocked. Okay, let's go here. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I know I said this before, but if you are not aware, these pads, if you jump on them together with someone in co-op, it does unlock a chest. It'll be right here. So if you haven't done that, load up a co-op game with someone, ideally like on this dungeon right here, the artifact dungeon. And yeah, 2 of you hop on it, boom, chest. Toe tip. Okay, let's see what's down here.
Rosie!
Oh,
Where are you, Rosie?
hello, Tandra.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beast scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Yes.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Oh, Collie fangirling.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Yes. Okay.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration. Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kale, are you okay? I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes, yes! The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
Yep, I'm the Aragiant and she's the Arafinch.
Oh? Who asked for my help? My sincerest apologies, but I have fans all over Sumeru. Trying to remember every last one is like trying to identify each grain of sand in the desert.
You got killed by the crocodiles getting a drink. Smooth. What was it? The ones who look like saber-toothed tigers kind of thing? I was like messing around on like the first day on stream and it didn't attack me and I thought it was, so I killed it by mistake and everyone made me feel so bad. The next time I saw them I was like, oh, they're friendly, they don't attack, and then I got attacked by like a whole pack of them. And I was like, oh, well, no one gets to see this when I defend myself.
Seems like Tanya has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author.
Also happened with those like mammoth looking things too. Like I killed one and I got guilted for it, and then off stream they attacked me and I'm like, well, this changes things. I was leaving you alone, so I will take that meat instead.
Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Let's put the jokes aside and get down to business, Paimon.
Akara Crafts. Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was raging in Tangier Harbor.
See, some tigers are friendly, but most will attack out. No, yeah, that's what I've come to find since then. Like I said, I got guilted at the beginning, and then I learnt my lesson off stream.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
Me neither.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Too many mushrooms.
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, that's what he meant! Well, there it is! All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanjiro's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanjiro, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something!
And yeah, tonight would just feed him shrooms. Let's just find out which one works today.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance, for therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of. I, Tanjiro, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exists in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time!
He's Sumeru Kazuha without the good looks, though.
Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then
Okay.
all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanjiro living in humble Port Ormos!
That escalated very quickly. Dude's got world domination plans based off his kid stories. Yeah. Everybody just speechless.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanjiro never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Okay, let's see.
Not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Fortins. I think I'm starting to understand why Rousey and Tanja were fighting.
Maybe there's something else going on.
Keep up.
I'll take that, those.
Just as I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
But this is just an ordinary tree hollow. Paimon's not seeing any evidence of Aranara.
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means. But anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Okay, we're gonna... Oh, it must be that thing. Yeah. Wait, why can't I investigate these things? Yeah, whatever. Oh. I thought for sure that was it. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. We got one.
There's a note here. The handwriting's so hard
It's too hard. I can't remember the names of all these mushrooms. That's one.
Here's another note that says, "This tree hollow is my castle." That sounds more like something an R&R from the stories would say.
And then...
There's another one here. If only I were a clever Aranara. A clever Aranara. Is the emphasis on clever or Aranara?
Paimon analyzing handwriting now. Okay.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it?
What's so groundbreaking about these? They look like children's messages left behind.
The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
I don't like the speed of story creation he's coming up with. It's too many.
Nope.
Not at all.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so...
Kale, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Is this going to be one of those never meet your heroes moments?
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Overwhelming.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toymakers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn.
No, I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh. I always thought it was Adanada and the ill little fungus, like the sick little fungus, but it's like Roman numerals for 3? Or was that a mistake? I'm confused now.
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah! Yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff. In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Alright, let's fast forward time, and then I'll see what happens in the next cutscene, and then I might stop it on that part for tonight, and I'll do a little bit of resin and stuff burning before we call it a night. Let's see. Oh, it's already early in the morning, so we gotta wait a long time. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay. Oh, it's not the next day, so I gotta wait longer, damn it. There we go. That's what we needed to do. Raccoon Boy, you're dying? Why are you dying, Raccoon Boy? What's going on? Is it too hot for you too? It's really hot for me right now. The air is smoky outside, so I'm very hot and I can't open the window.
Traveler, wake
Oh,
up!
oh. What's wrong? Did the Adanara show up?
It's not the Aranara. It's Kale. She's gone.
Oh no.
Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity, she's been acting kind of strange.
See, I noticed that too. Maybe Tanja was too much for her.
Anyway, let's go find her.
Yes, let's go.
Hey, look! Aren't the
Has she been abducted by the Adanada? I just realized that word sounds very much like Ada Ada. See that, Coon Boy?
Came back here alone.
You're coughing so hard you can't be. Oh no! Make sure you like drink plenty of water and be careful and try and take deep breaths when you can. And if it gets worse, try and get that checked out. I hope you get better soon.
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, we stumbled across Kole's secret? Are those her notes? Is she pretending to be an Adanara?
If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down.
Oh
There
no!
must be another way to practice my handwriting.
Oh, Kole, no!
Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Haranara? Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them.
Kole, no, don't dig this hole deeper.
But what should I write? What should I write? Oh, I've got it. There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
There's a joke I really want to make, but I won't.
So the evidence of Aranara activity
I'll be
we saw
good. I'll
during
be a
the
good
day
boy.
was actually evidence of Kali's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanja?
Perhaps that's her secret.
Oh, right. Kali told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down. Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Let's not give away her secret. And let's see what the note was.
Aha! There's a new note just as I expected. Yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
What could it be? Oh. What is it?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again?
Oh, okay.
No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum?
Smooth, Kale.
Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
No, I refuse to believe it.
Despite his denial, Tanja falls into a deep silence when faced by the facts. So, please help Akata Crafts.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
I believe in you, Tanja.
No!
No.
I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts. But it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real R&R, right? What makes this so different?
Rossi, you tell them.
Really? Can I?
Oh, Razi wants to get the secret out.
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
What is this moment?
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone?
Whoops, I banged my controller against the desk.
I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you.
Go on.
Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
Shocking.
What?
So shocking.
Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it? Wait, you don't mean...
It's gotta be the kid, right?
It was me.
Yeah. You go, kid. You claim your name back, and you get all those royalties.
Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand and strange, metaphors, I think they're called.
You go, Razzie.
But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. One time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangemabe's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue.
See, this has turned sweet now. Dad's kind of an ass, though.
He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change.
Akuma, oh shoot, I gotta go to bed. I got work in the hours. No worries, Akuma. I hope you had fun chilling with us tonight. And I hope you have a very good sleep before work. And I also won't be streaming too much longer tonight anyway. But I will be back tomorrow night. So if you are free then, you are welcome to rejoin us then. But yeah. Have a good night, Akuma. And I'll catch you soon. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story.
Aww.
When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes.
You remember it so vividly.
Because he's a good storyteller, unlike his dad.
It's not only Rozzy. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rozzy happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Rozzy. I kind of guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rozzy so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, "Dedicated to my dearest Rozzy." I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tanja's fairy tales were actually stories written by Rozzy. And because Rozzy didn't want Tanja to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Kara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. And not even a funny one. I am a terrible father. I'm sorry, Razzie. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Rozzie's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Yeah, you need to go and take a chill pill, Tanja.
Are we gonna let this happen?
It's up to Razzie. The boy is a genius, and he has been suffering.
You want me to help Akara crafts with their carving?
Yes, you're a good boy. Come help.
Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details. Kale, Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this one. I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me loads of new ideas for my Aranara stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an Aranara carving that everyone will love. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
You still want me to come with you? Even after all I've done?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Arazi has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me? I didn't do anything to help.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning. I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait. Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
Oh no, Kale, you messed up.
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Razi. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Have some bonding time, kids.
Razi, slow down and watch your step.
Looks like everyone's in good spirits. Let's catch up with them. Oh, let's see. You will discover all sorts of new and fascinating things while exploring Sumeru, so why not use an exquisitely crafted camera to record them down? While using the camera, if the viewfinder has objects worth keeping a record of in view, the camera will display information related to them. Adjust your photo taking distance and camera zoom to more easily spot these designated photo targets. Also, this camera can only be used in Sumeru. Okay, I think we finally unlocked the event stuff we gotta do from Kale's event. So let's find out. Yeah, there we go. We got the event shop open with a lot of things. We'll deal with them later. And then, yeah, these are what I want. Okay, different currencies too. We want those Primer Gems. We want those Crowns of Insight. And anything else, bonuses. We'll get them if we get them. And then let's see. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. We have... Oh, never mind. We still gotta do some stuff. We're not quite out of the woods yet.
Keep up.
Okay, well, we're gonna end on the quest. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. We'll end on continuing with the quest for tonight there. I wanted to at least unlock Kale's event, which we have successfully achieved. So hopefully I can get it all done before it goes away in 5 days. AKA when this patch ends and the new banner and 3.1 patch hits. Which is next Tuesday. So we got like 5 hours and some change. But yeah, I'm going to end stream now. It's a little earlier than usual. I know I usually go for like 3 hours nowadays, but like I said earlier, it's smoky outside, so my window is closed and I am very hot right now. But I'll be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. PST, where we'll be trying Cult of the Lamb again to see if we can finally get you guys in through the Twitch plugin so you can join my cult. And if that doesn't work, we'll probably have another Splatoon 3 night. So, that is my plan for tomorrow night's stream. And then on Sunday, we'll be streaming a little earlier at 8 p.m. PST. Because like I promised you guys, I am trying to get in a little earlier with my streams nowadays. Because I know a lot of you would like to stay longer, but my gremlin hours make it a lot more difficult. So we're going to try and do at least weekend streams a little earlier going forward. And for anyone that missed it earlier, I promised that in the next week I will be releasing details about my birthday stream happening on October 15th. So look forward to that. And there's also, on that note, if you look at my channel point redeems, there is currently a community challenge that you can put your points into if you would like. That will be used on my birthday stream. So check it out if you would like. But yeah, Raccoon Boy, bye bye dad. Catch you later, Raccoon Boy. I hope I can see you tomorrow. But yeah, I hope everybody has a very good night. I hope you all have a wonderful sleep, if that's what you're gonna do now. If it's already daytime or whatever it is for you, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful Thursday. And I will see you tomorrow night. So yeah, take care. Love you guys.